Hello, everybody. Fear Games are back again with some Guild Wars 1. Hopefully, y'all here to have a good time. Even though we are going to be doing some Luxon. um, Luxon storyline now. We are doing Journey to Cavalon, where we must speak to Watchman Bensis. What say you? I will proudly bear my title, Steward of Kurzix, or maybe I should try. I should just pretend. I should pretend to be one of them, ally of the Luxons. We'll pretend we are an ally of the Luxons. Yes, yes, we will. Watchman says, "Don't be scared, old Clampy and old Pinchy up there won't hurt you. Is there something I could do for you?" I'm assuming he's talking about like this giant turtle, and that giant turtle probably. He says, "You and Master Toga wish to become Luxons, if I have to." Well, I suggest that you consult Elta Ray on this matter. Let me know when you are ready to go to Cavalon, and I'll have old Clampy and Pinchy here get out of the way. I am ready. Yes, I told you I'm ready. I hope I don't need any heroes for this next section because I'm by myself, me, myself, and my spirits, okay? Okay, good. We didn't need anything like that, so at least for someone okay. There's Eldorea. She says, Shira has returned. How can that be? Still, if Ashtoka sent you, as you say, it must be true. Our people do not trust easily. If you wish us to aid you in this fight, you must first prove yourself a friend to the Luxons. I accept. Because as you know, I'm already an ally of the Luxons. So she also has her own set of quests here. She says generically, strength is the only virtue the gods truly respect. Our enemies, the Kurziks, think to impress the gods with their elaborate architecture and all that horrid singing. But the gods will not be fooled. So the first quest, Befriending the Luxons, is if you wish to prove yourself an ally, you must earn faction by undertaking tasks on behalf of the Luxons. There is rumor that certain unscrupulous individuals will even sell faction for gold. Accumulate 10,000 unspent faction points and I'll sponsor you as a friend to the Luxons. Do you possess the strength to do this? I'll prove myself a friend to the Luxons, even though I want to say I don't need friends that badly. I currently have 2,000 Luxon faction left over. So we do have a couple of quests from her, kind of like the flip side of the ones we have for the Kurziks. It says, if you want to help defeat those useless Kurziks, we could certainly use your help in our raid on Fort Aspenwood. Rumor has it that they are developing some sort of secret weapon there, and they must be stopped. Some of our troops have already begun the assault, but they're going to need reinforcements. Will you help us? Will you help us destroy Fort Aspenwood? Fort Aspenwood would fall, or I'd say it's a lost cause. And then this is the Jade Quarry one where it says, the Kurziks have established a mining outpost and hope to steal our precious jade. Thankfully, we got wind of their plans and we've sent Eric there to retrieve the jade before they can steal any more of it. It's a clever plan, but Eric is only one man, and there is much jade left to mine. If you want to prove yourself a friend of the Luxons, I suggest you travel to the Jade Quarry and aid his efforts there. Will you travel to the Jade Quarry? To the Jade Quarry! Hard to say, I'm no minor. Bad. Well, we're going to be accepting all these side quests here, because we need that Luxon faction. So Captain Alora says, nothing satisfies the soul like a good fight, don't you agree? Some of my boys just trapped a mob of ancient Elder Naga, and you know what they say about elders? They're extra cranky. Strong these are. I want to turn them loose for target practice. You look like you can use a good fight. What do you say? I can say time to put these elders into retirement. Or I can say maybe another time. That's not as exciting as just saying time to put these elders into retirement. Let's see. I assume most of the like NPCs won't talk to me, like the merchants and stuff like that, because well hopefully the merchants will talk to me. But I assume if I talk to this armor guy here, he's like, "You're no friend of the Armada," because I have more Kurzik faction than I do Luxon, as it should be. I just hope that when I, for the quest, accumulate 10,000 Luxon faction, that I don't lose out on any of my Kurzik factions. That's my main concern here. Let's see. I have some stuff in my inventory. Hey, guy, will you buy this from me? Nope. Yeah, never mind. Not even the merchants want to deal with me. Feels bad, man. We have Captain Lexus. With the threat of the plague subsiding, it seems the Kurziks have grown bolder. Bold enough to draw the guild of 1,000 daggers into our ongoing conflict. The 1,000 daggers have not meddled in Luxon affairs for almost 200 years, and it seems they need a reminder as to why. They are Cathans, and do not value what we value. They prize with two things, gold and blood. Gold is in short supply, blood is always available. If you are willing, I would have you aid in the removal and replacement of their guild leader, one Lord Senkai. While you are there, slay the Kurzik war captain as well. Speak to Captain Rion of the Haltian, who will take Senkai's place. He'll fill you in on the rest. I'd say, you had me at gold and blood, or politics nauseate me. Forget it. I'm gonna say you had me at gold and blood. Gotta pretend to be these guys' friends, you know. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if there's any more NPCs I haven't talked with yet that could potentially, get me some fancy stuff. I will lie, I do like the aesthetic of the Luxons. I've been a Kurzik too long. Hey, look, another captain. Captain Juno. The Tortoise clan is by far the strongest of all the Luxon clans. It is good to see you on our side. And the options are attack the Kurziks! It seems the Kurziks have taken a break from writing horrible ballads and tree hugging and deciding to actually confront us. A small force has been detected marching towards Galahatchery. Will you fight? I'm always up for a brawler, it could say. Who could fight when there are songs to be written and trees to be hugged? Go on without me. I like that no on that one. I'll take it anyways. I need the faction. We of the Tortoise clan send our reapers into the glassy sea to mine the most precious jade, and if possible to retrieve treasures long hidden beneath the eternally still waves. One such treasure, a mighty behemoth of the sea, was recently discovered in Archipelagos. It has, in fact, already been sold to a Canthan noble by the name of Tawag Zing, but the quarry master is concerned. Something has been attacking our reavers during the night, making it difficult to excavate this creature in time to satisfy our client. His impatience is frankly getting on my nerves. This sort of thing happens frequently, but now Tawag Zing threatens to cancel his purchase if we don't deliver this particular piece on time. We could use your aid, Fear My Old Games. Will you go to the Archipelagos and speak to Quarrymaster Reaver Tamox? It is my pleasure, or I could say, for people that prize strength, be sure ask for a lot of help. Find someone else. I like it. I like it. That's like my internal monologue, right? That's why I picture that. Well, I'm Gerda Berry, and she, yes, I'll be your friend, and I'll help you. I think that's all the side quests currently available to me. I do like how I have two jade cores, one to go from one way, another one to go through the other. Let me see. Attack Kurziks is in Moshing Hills. Soul's Challenge of the Strength. Night Raiders in the Archipelagos. One other job is in Bor Seabed. Let's do the two jobs that's in the north to Maisheng Hills. I think there's also an outpost. At least one, excuse me. It's either like here or here that I might as well grab while I'm there. Oh, jeez. Hiccups are evil. So let's head out. Oh, the first I should probably get a party together. That would probably be helpful. Let's see. Let's get Talon. Let's get Illusion. Interrupt sounds pretty good. Spirit, I'm assuming that's like the protection guy, though I could be wrong. We'll find out one way or another, I think. Let's see, we have two more spaces. Let's grab the mage henchman, Argo, and Zoe. And let's head on out of here. But currently, this video that you guys are seeing is on my new computer. And I do quite like it a lot. It does, I'm not sure, I'm hoping the mic's not picking it up. But it can run a little loud at times, especially when I'm recording using the CPU. But as long as it's cool, as long as it keeps it running and does everything I need it to, I'm not going to complain at all about the noise. But yeah, I kind of bought a bit. Part of it from Newegg, part of it from the Amazon during the sales that they have going on. Luxon Priest. This resurrection shrine is only for Luxons and their allies. No servant of the Kurzik will use the shrine ever. I said, let's talk this over. I'm tempted to find him. I'm going to bribe him. Because I think if I kill him, I don't get the boon. And I do want the boon if I can get away with it. And thankfully, this merchant does talk to me. So I can sell some of the junk in my inventory. I'm curious. If I did just try to get both of the missions, all three of the missions done, where is the Night Raider? In the opposite direction, so we'll just keep going this way. What I'm trying to do is, because this is a new setup, still trying to like fine-tune where all the sounds are. I think I'm pretty fine with like where the music is and the audio. The effects I'm kind of keeping an eye out on, but as usual, I want the dialogue to be still pretty. I didn't notice that we got the aggro range here, so let's. Ooh, let's go! I love go. There we go. Let's see if we can get over. No. Come over here without aggroing. Yeah, the melee Talon Silverfang was trying to do some naughty things, so I had to call him back. Admittedly, that might have been a waste of 100 gold, considering I just killed only a couple guys, and now we're in the actual map I was intended to go. Oh well, it's not the end of the world, I think. I kind of like with the record video, if you guys saw yet, that's coming out the day before this video, the Rome 2 Total War video. I'm recording. Actually, I don't know if I mentioned the final recording that actually got uploaded. I don't remember. But this video is actually being recorded on my Windows 11 partition. Just because on my Linux partition, until I can figure out the exact reason for it, for some reason, the OBS, that's the word for it. For some reason, the hotkeys don't work properly unless you have it selected. So to kind of make it so the beginning of the videos are a bit smoother, I'm like using the Windows 11 partition right now for video recording, but for my day-to-day gaming will still be on my Linux stuff. Just because of the that weird thing going on. So I can figure out the source of the problem and fix it. In which case, then I'll change it. Ah! Hurts! Yep, no, not to trust Luxons. Those Luxons wanted me to die. They know I'm a Kurzik at heart. And that was them, showing me they know that I'm not one of them. Fancy sword. Alright, let's keep hugging the west wall. I know both of my quests are over here, but I want to find that outpost. That way, when we are ready to That way, when we finish with that one, I can actually grab that outpost. In case, one, if there's more side quests there, but two, um, if it's something where if we ever come back here, I think it'd be useful to have a tab. I think it's either in this corner or both. Um, if it's both, I'll probably get the one that's closest to when I'm finished with the quests. Simply because of the fact that it's life easy that way. I'm gonna resummon these guys here. Just because I don't want them timing out on me. I just look like these guys do get interrupted by block. Like, it does get interfered with by blocks, so I'll have to keep that in mind. I'm gonna summon these guys, pop off a little bit here, use splinter weapon, get some energy back. I'm gonna fall back a little bit. Keeping my guys on the top of the hill so they can have the height advantage. Yeah, as a wise man once said, I have the high ground. Stop got it. Oh, here we go. Looks like we did. I'm surprised we didn't aggro this group over here of Wallow guys. But yeah, I'm not going to complain about that. I probably should honestly have opened up a painful bond. The reason why I think I should have is because it does affect all adjacent ones, so that way they can all be negatively affected. They won't, get an immediate little damage like this one does. But it's only on target foe, not all areas random. But like that way you can hit that nice juicy groove. And then go to this area is apparently occupied by Kurziks. And I think this is an outpost right here. So I think I'm gonna do is I am going to go into this outpost, especially because there's no enemies right outside. And then I could keep hugging the wall and go along towards the Mashu Hill here. I think that's the best bet. Most enjoyable way to do it. Into the reach. Bypass reach. Do you have any side quests here? Any side quests? Any takers? Any takers? Nope, just looks like it's kind of a wait. Nope. Yeah, just kind of looks like it's just a random outpost. Skills. Merchant. I guess it's just a place you can kind of visit to like sell stuff or something like that. But this guy has a quest, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. That's great, I'll take it. I will take your quest. Of late, the number of new recruits has declined. With tensions between us and the Kurziks heating up, we can't afford a drop in our numbers. I've always considered my job an important one, but now, the pressure is on like never before, and I could really use some help. What do you say? Will you head into the foothills and round up 4 recruits for me? If you have any luck, be sure to bring them back here so I can begin their training. Sure. And let's see, what is that? So looks like this is another one like that we encountered in Ferndale, where this is most likely a repeatable quest that exists only on this map. And it doesn't look like there's a set area where I'll find these recruits, so I'm not going to bother hunting for them. If I happen to find them, great, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm going to summon these guys up a little bit closer around me, give me some protection. Well, that guy has healing, resurrection, that's not very nice. How about you just die, Island Guardian? Thank you. Looks like, though, we did aggro some of his friends, so be aware of that. I'm going to resummon my guys so they can get some healing real fast. The painful bond, that big group there. I'm going to resummon my main spirit group because they're probably going to time out any second. There we go. let's go this way. Let me. Do I have a? I think this is gonna be the closest to where we're gonna end up. All right, let's resummon our spirits. Get ready for combat. Spiritual are you are Mesmer self and even kind of a rolled build. This one would be more effective if I can, get 3 stacked. I think would be the right word for, get the splitter. Oh my god! That hurt! That really hurt! Thankfully, it was all single target damage, but still, that was painful. We're probably like, that guy made the mistake of existing. Punish him for, oh god. Thank you for the heal, Sister Ty. I appreciate you more than you know. I was about to, I almost said on accident, more than you deserve. But that's not at all what I meant to say. Ooh, that was a nice amount of damage I just saw go stack on that guy. Hey, look, there's a recruit right there. Ooh, I did not mean to splinter weapon, but oh well. We're not nobody's perfect, as the saying goes. Oh my god. Let me use the skill, damn you! I was like, first I tried to reactivate my signet, then I got knocked down or something like that, so I couldn't do it. Then I tried summoning them, I got knocked down, so I couldn't do it. It was all around extremely rude. I'm just trying to do stuff. He says, oh, you startled me. What can I do for you? You're in the army now, boy. Alright, now we're going over here. So I was right about the outpost here, but I feel like there's another outpost over in this corner too. Let's see if I'm just crazy or if I am thinking the right thoughts. Though, if I was going to investigate further, it looks like I'd have to go maybe slightly off track, but we'll see. We'll find out. We're explorers here, guys. I don't have a map on my wall of factions, just of prophecies. Let's resummon our spirits. Split the weapon. Alright, we're gonna do what I said is a smart thing to do. We're gonna painful bond first. That way they're all affected by painful bond, allowing us to nuke them that much easier. That guy actually died before I could finish him off. I'm gonna resummon the spirits back over here. Get almost a weapon. There we go. Honestly, I'm so glad I decided to change up the optimized build. It makes this so much easier than when I was doing my old one. It means I'm probably a bit more in a way a bit more generic in my build because there's only so many ways you can get optimized for it. And Signet Spirit is such a common build because it's super easy but also super effective. And I was right. There is an outpost right here, Erdon Terrace, which is my Guild Wars 2 server. Well, I guess my old server because they kind of got away with it. Now it's mega servers. I don't know if they still count me as being Erdon. Anyways, Erdon Terrace, my server. Scoutmaster Theron. Recently, there has been an increase in reported sightings of Kurzik scouts in Mashang Hills. It is my belief that they are searching for weak points in our defenses. It's imperative that we find them before they reach their lands and share their findings. I need you to search Mashang Hills for the Kurzik scouts to send them to meet the gods face to face. This guy is also another one of those quests where you search around hunting down Kurziks, kind of like that one in Ferndale. I'm going to go in here, which should cancel out both of those quests that I took. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it did cancel out both of those quests, which is fine because I didn't really have time to do all those quests. But I should come back now that I have unlocked both of these outposts. I might as well come back later on, maybe like next episode, and show off those 2 side quests, because why not? Both these areas are currently held by Kurziks, my boys. Let's see. I think it was, yeah, this was the challenge of strength first. Once again, I should have used first, but it's fine. I'm gonna resummon my spirits slightly just because they got hit by an AoE attack. There we go. Talon is doing a good job, and probably whoever heroes are helping target that guy, doing a great job of knocking off that hero. Not the hero, that healer. That's what I meant to say. They technically, healers are heroes to their allies, but not in the context of what that word usually means in the Guild Wars 1. Oh. I'm going to resummon my Signet Spirits, because they're going to time out any second now. And I can then steal some energy back from him. A message. Let's see. Almost there. I don't know what that means. Oh, wait, look, Oni. Well, hello there. You believe in our Lord and Savior spirits of anger, hate, and suffering, and blood yeah, if I didn't know better, I'm a villain. Literally, I'm using the power of negative emotions against my enemies. That's literally like the Sith, I think Dark Wizard, all of the evil people in stories, they're all about these negative emotions. And I'm just like, yep, here they are, sucker. There we go. I'm just gonna nuke that boss as best I can. I'm gonna summon the spirits over here and fall back. Try to use them to protect me, because while for you, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, for you, here, the spirits are intangible, so you can just pass right through them, no problem. But for your enemies, the spirits are actually a wall. So you can actually see that guy was trying to go for me and kill me, but I was able to duck duck through them enough that the guy wasn't actually able to hit me with his melee attacks. So it's a nice way to help kind of keep yourself alive, keep your allies alive too, with the spirits. The henchmen and heroes obviously don't utilize the spirits quite as well as a player would, but it still could be helpful, because something the AI does at least know if you're being focused. At least try to kite. I did take the long way here, but I think getting those 2 outposts are definitely valuable. And we're almost there. Is that another? I think it's Galahatchery right there. Which actually, if that's correct, getting aired on Terrace is actually super nice. That is Galahatchery. It'll save us a lot of time. Yeah, there we go. I'll have to non-lethally attack some of my fellow Persians. Right, that's what this one is? No, this is the Ancient Naga. Kurziks are the other one that we're about to do. Well, hello there, Naga. Say hello to my little friends. There's a ritualist there who will be pretty good to kind of focus fire if we can get away with it. But the warriors are also going to be a problem of their own. I'm going to bring my spirits forward in the hopes that my henchmen figure out it's a good idea to use them as a meat cube. I'm going to resummon because I think some of them died. Give me more to all theirs. Get my energy back. And one of my favorite things about this, though, more than anything else, I never have a problem with energy, and that feels so good to just be able to keep using my skills, because all I make sure is I periodically use Siphon Spirit. Hey, look, there's a Luxon chest. I'm assuming this is just happenstance. Yep, I don't want to use my lockpick. I forgot that I had a lockpick here. But it's a waste to use them, I feel like, if it's not like a locked chest. So we just finished that quest. And now we have attack for Kurziks. or by Gala Hatchery. Looks like this might be a point defense one, but we'll see. What say you, Kim? Kim Possible. If wishes were tigers, I'd be eating steak again. But no, it's a mantid soup again. It seems our Kurzik friends, and by friends I mean enemies, have sent extra troops our way. We're the only line of defense between them and the hatchery. It's days like this that I question why I'm guarding giant turtles. So yeah, we have to destroy 9 groups of Kurziks, and they are marching on the hatchery. So I'm assuming, I don't know if it's gonna wait for us. I'm just resummoning those as I'm like, not sure if we're waiting for them or if we're hunting them down. But where are the Kurziks? Hello, friends. We found the Kurziks. We're going to summon them there. Gotta replacement our weapon in case it's about to time out. And again, we're gonna kind of kite backwards a little bit, try to avoid. Resummon this guy to heal them. Perfect. These warriors are a perfect spot for me to painful bond them. Resummon these guys right there. Respin a weapon. You know what's funny? These guys are supposedly focused on the hatchery, but they actually bypass the normal hatchery guards to come over here and attack us. It's like, guys, you could have used your friends as, like, you know, a distraction. Yeah, no wonder the Luxons haven't been wiped out yet, if my fellow Kurziks have such horrible tactics. There's more Kurziks coming in. They all are pretty healthy. I'm just gonna resummon them right here. Okay. Probably shouldn't have summoned spirits right into that AoE attack, but oh well. I'll just heal them again. They'll forgive me. I'm sure of it. Another rear flanking here. I'm gonna resummon this guy. Cast painful bond. Almost a painful bond. We're not going biblical here. Not doing Cain and Abel. There you go. Looks like we've got a couple more groups incoming. Let's resummon these guys. Juggernauts. I hope you weren't the Juggernauts we just created in Eternal Grove, because that'd be a bit of a waste. Steady ground. I'm gonna heal my guys up real fast. Blood Song there. Back Spirit. Aura of the Juggernaut. All allies within Juggernaut's AoE, I think it said get +1 energy regeneration. It kind of timed out before I can get a good read on it. You may have us surrounded, but we have you outnumbered. At least you can't spirit to that number of people. Try to, excuse me. A priest. I totally should have talked to you before we started this so I can get some Luxon points. This is why, you know, I just didn't think things very well through here. Here, I'll bribe you real fast. Hey, give me. I might as well get something for my troubles, right? They rude of these enemies to knock me down. How dare they do smart strategies? I'm the only one allowed to do semi-smart strategies. So that was both the quests done. Let's try and see, just out of pure curiosity, will this guy let me into the hatchery, or is he gonna say no because I haven't done enough of the main story? Probably not enough of the main story. He says the hatchery is where we raise baby turtles until they are ready to make the journey across the Jade Sea. I'm sorry, but I cannot let you in here. If anything were to happen to those precious baby turtles, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself. Fear my old games should help in our fight against the Grizzlies as a demonstration of loyalty to our people. Go talk with Eldorea in Cavalon. I'm sure she'll know how you can help. Was there anything else you want to discuss? No, I'll be on my way. And then we'll map travel back to Cavalon, but we'll save accepting the quest and all that jazz until next time. Now, I do appreciate you guys for coming and watching this video, hanging out with me on my journey through factions again. It's always a good time with you guys. And if you guys like the video, feel free to press the like button down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, night, evening, wherever it may be.